Yep, you've read the title. I'll be ranking every FNAF game I've ever played. Which, by the way, the 5 FNAF games I played is 1 through 4 in Sister Location. Let's get started. Starting with number 5, we have Sister Location. Now, to be honest, out of the other 4 FNAF games, I really don't have a problem with this game along with all the other games. To be honest with you, I like all of the FNAF games. But I chose this one at number 5 just because I feel like it kind of takes away from the formula of the gameplay sometimes. Yeah, I know there's the custom night like I'm playing right now, but I feel like with most of the game, it kind of strays away from the main FNAF games. Though to be fair, I like Scott's lines. They're pretty funny. But as I said, I feel like you just spend too much time doing other random things, and it just kind of gets away from the main point of Five Nights at Freddy's. But I can respect Scott for trying new things. I just personally didn't like this one as much as the other ones. Number 4. Five Nights at Freddy's 3. Now, as I said before, I don't really have a problem with this game, but as I said, again, compared to the other games, I just didn't like this one as much. There's quite literally only one animatronic that can kill you, and not only that, the jump scares in this game are definitely the least scary of all the FNAF games. However, I do think Springtrap is one of the best designed characters in the entire franchise, but I can respect some of the new ideas Scott tried to do with this one, such as a system where you have to fix things like the camera and stuff. Something else I can appreciate is there's a bunch of different mini games that you can access at almost any time for the most part. I also find the mini games in this game to be very unique. I know FNAF 2 had a few mini games, but I feel like these mini games were really cool in their own way because you could play as a lot of the different characters and stuff. I also like the idea of being in a horror attraction instead of a pizzeria. It kind of makes it a little more unique. But overall, FNAF 3 ain't bad. I just think the jump scare could have been a lot better, but Springtrap looks pretty darn cool. Number 3. Five Nights at Freddy's 4. I quite like this game for a few reasons. First of all, the animatronics look insanely cool in this game. And I also think their jump scares are a major improvement over Five Nights at Freddy's 3. The only complaint I have about this game is listening can be a little bit annoying sometimes, but for the most part, it's pretty similar to the other games while being different in their own way. And once again, I find the little extra minigame parts to be super cool in this game, and that cutscene with the Bite of 83, just perfect. Overall, Five Nights at Freddy's 4 is pretty good. Number 2. Five Nights at Freddy's. This one's definitely one of the best games in the entire franchise. I mean, it is the game that started it all. The original 5 animatronics had awesome designs. For being Scott's first Five Nights at Freddy's game, he did an amazing job designing all of these characters. And this game's design of Bonnie has always been my favorite. In fact, my favorite animatronic in general. And I like all the little Easter eggs like the It's Me sign or the Golden Freddy Easter egg. Little things that he didn't have to add in there but really add to the game. I also really like the ambience in this game. It sounds really creepy. And overall, this is just one of the most fun FNAF games for me because it's simple, it has little Easter eggs. It's overall just a really fun game. Number 1. Five Nights at Freddy's 2. This game will always be my favorite. It added a bunch of new animatronics. It added a whole new mask system. And for a little while, people debated whether this was a sequel or a prequel. The Toy and Wither animatronics look super cool in this game. And for some reason, everyone had something for Toy Chica when they were young for some weird reason. The only flaw I really have with this game is the fact that it can be very hard. And I think I like the ambience in this game better than the original. And just like FNAF 1, he added a bunch of cool Easter eggs, like Shadow Bonnie, Shadow Freddy, and JJ. Overall, I've always really liked this game, and I think I'll always see it as my favorite FNAF game. It's just always been super good to me. Well, that's my ranking of all the FNAF games I've played. If you agree or disagree with any of this, then congratulations. Anyways, shout out to the channel members. Normally I would name all of my channel members, but there's a lot now, so that would take a little while. And also shout out to all the people who have been making fan art for me. I do appreciate it. And there's a lot of fan art to go over, so while I'm going over that, I'll tell y'all about the next video. Yes, I am still going to work on FNAF 4 deleted version. I have this Amazon tablet which has the deleted version of FNAF 4. I just need to make sure I buy it, which I think I'll be able to buy this week. Because a few days ago I got my first YouTube paycheck, and I just want to thank y'all for letting this channel grow and allowing me to make money on YouTube. I never would have thought I would be able to make actual money on YouTube, and I'm just super happy about that. So yeah, anyways, thank you so much for that. I heavily appreciate it. Anyways, once I buy the deleted version of FNAF 4, I'll definitely be sure to make a video about it. But anyways, that's about it. Goodbye.
that just adds to it. You know, you can't apply pressure, you can't do anything, you know, stuff like that.